Welcome back to another video on Azure 900 series. So in this video we are going to explore the Azure AI Search Index using UI. So let's go and start the hands-on video. So let's get started with a hands-on demo. You have a Azure subscription ready to do this hands-on. So in this hands-on demo we are going to create and explore an Azure AI Search Index. So let's imagine you are working for a fourth coffee and national coffee chain. You have to build a solution or knowledge mining solution. So you decided to build an Azure AI search index using data extracted from the customer reviews. So in this lab, we are going to create Azure resources, extract data from the data source, enrich data with AI skills, and then query the search index. For that, we have to create some resources. So just click on the create a resource. In the search bar, type AI search. So we have to first create the AI search service. If you don't able to find the, just select the Azure service only, so it will show the Azure AI search option. So just click on create it and click on Azure AI search. Here we have to provide the subscription details, resource group, instance details like service name, location, and the pricing tier. So let's just fill those things. Let me provide a resource group. So I will be creating this resource group for this hands-on. So if different resources in this the hands-on demo, if we will use, we will create in the same resource group, search RG. Let's just name it search service. Let's just keep it small, search service cloud demo type, something like that. I think it's underscore, let's remove that. For the location, let's choose the East US. I'm choosing the East US too. After selecting this, you will be able to see that different pricing tier will be available. I'm going with the basic one. Click on select. Click on, if you want to include the scale, this service or networking, or add some tags, you can also do that. So for this video, I'm going to choose the standard one, because the basic one is kind of limited for some kind of person. Indexes and vector quotas are of 5 GB. You can see right up here. So I'm going with the standard one because I have the free tier limit, so I will be able to use. After that, click on review and create. So it will automatically takes the default configuration for scale, networking, and tags. So after validation of the configurations, you will be able to see that our replicas are 1 and partition is 1. In network, we have public endpoint connectivity. After that, click on create. So it will initialize the deployment and create first creating the resource group, search RG, and then creating the resource Azure AI search resource. So it will take around 1 to 2 minutes. So you will be able to see that our resource has been created. You can just click on go to the resource and you will be able to see that this is the resource group name. The pricing tier is standard. So next we have to go and create one Azure AI services. So just go to the home page again and create a resource. Just type Azure service. We have to create Azure AI service in some same location where we have created the AI search service. Just click on create. So it will help us to enrich the data in the data store with AI generated insights. So in the configuration page, we have to set the resource group, region, the name of the Azure AI service. So I'm choosing the same region. The subscription I've chosen resource group is the same which we created in the last resources. So name it, let me just type some name, search index cloud demo type. Yeah, it is available. Next we have to select the pricing tier. I'm going with the standard S1 and tick this box to accept all the permissions and acknowledgement to follow the responsible AI notice. After that, click on review and create. You can also set the network identity and tags, but I'm going with the default one. After that, just click on create. So it will start creating the Azure AI service in the same resource group which we created earlier, which helps us to generates more AI generated insights from the data. So you can see that our AI service is also been created. Now we have to create one more thing, one more resource, that is storage accounts. So just go to the home page and again create a resource, type storage account, where we are going to save our data. So in the storage account, you have to see here is the storage account. Just click on create. So here also we have to provide the same configurations, like same configuration, the resource group subscription, and one storage account name, what we are going to name our storage account. So it's kind of a blob storage, so I'm using that. So let me just name it. Next, I'm using the same region which I've used earlier. Next, I'm choosing the which service I want to use. For the performance, I'm using the standard one, and for the redundancy, I'm going with the local redundant storage. After selecting all these things, just click on review and create. So if you want to do more configuration settings, you can go advanced networking, data protection, encryptions and tags. And by if you don't, it will automatically takes the default values and validate the configurations. After validating, just click on create. It will start creating the storage account for you. So we have created all the required resources for this demo. Let's just wait for a few minutes to create this storage account. So here you can see our storage account is also been created in the same region, in the same resource group. So next, what we have to do, we have to upload some kind of documents right up here. After that, we have to do some configuration changes settings in the storage account to having the read access from the anonymous. So just go to the settings and configurations. In the configuration settings, we have to enable the allow blob anonymous access and click on save, so that we will be able to use the data from the storage accounts. So let me just go and again create the, so that you here you will be able to see that we enabled the allow blob anonymous access. It is enabled. Next, we have to create the container in our storage account. Just go and click on containers, add containers. Here we have to type some name. So this is for, we are doing for the coffee review things, coffee shop review, so just name it accordingly. And for the anonymous access level, we are going with the read access for the blobs only. So just choose that one, blob read access for the blob and only. After doing that, just click on create. So it will create a container inside our storage account where we will be saving our reviews, documents basically. So the documents, the review documents which we are going to use in this hands-on demo, I will provide that zip file in the description below, so you can download those documents as well. So you have to just click on that and upload those files right up here. So these are all 9 reviews which I will provide in the description, and click on upload. So you can able to see, just click on advanced, you will be able to see all the uploading files. Let me just click on advanced. So after clicking on upload, you will be able to see that all the 9 documents are going to be uploaded in the our container, storage account containers. So these all 9 documents we are going to use and create the integrate with the Azure AI Search Index. So just go to the home page and open the indexing part, Azure AI services. Let's just go to the resource group where we will be able to see that these are all three resources we created: storage account, index, and the AI services. So this is the search service, AI search service, which we created. So now we have to vectorize that data. So just click on the import data, which here we have to connect our data source. So our data source is the Azure blob storage. So we just go to the Azure blob storage and select it. Next we will provide the data source name. So it's kind of coffee review, so let me just type it accordingly: coffee customer data. Next, for the data to extract, leave it as default, content and metadata. For the parsing mode, keep it as default. For the subscription, we are using the same one as your subscription. And for the connection tiering, you have to choose an existing connection. So just click on that. So you will be able to say that this is the demo search index which we have in our storage account. So let me just select this one. So it will provide this containers coffee review. So just choose this coffee review and click on select. So this is the container from which the data will be accessed for indexing. Next, we have to provide the container name. Like it is be able to see that this is the coffee review container name. It will take automatically. If you have to provide some kind of description, you can also do that. Like let me just type reviews for customers, reviews for coffee shop, and click on add cognitive skills. So for this cognitive skills, we are actually creating the Azure AI services. This option is optional kind of. You can also go without that. It will automatically index. But for this hands-on demo, we are creating one Azure AI service, that is search index cloud demo type. So we have to attach these AI services right up here so that it will enrich the document provided in our reviews, which is stored in the storage account. So just select the search index cloud demo type which we created, Azure AI service, and collapse this and add the add enrichment. What kind of enrichment we want to add? So here we have to change the skill set name. Let me just type it to coffee skill set. Then select the checkbox, enable OCR, and merge all the text into merge content field. Next we have the source data field, keep it as default, merge content. For the enrichment granularity level, keep it as default, source field, that is default. For enrichment granularity level, choose pages up to choose pages and 5,000 characters chunks. So this is the granularity level we are going to choose. Next, select the following enrichment fields: the extract location names, extract key phrases, detect sentiments, generate tags from the images, generate captions from the images. Just select those, and after selecting all those things, next go with the save enrichment to the knowledge store. So it will create a knowledge store in the store account and it will store accordingly. In the save enrichment to knowledge store, you have to select the image projection, documents, pages, key phrase. So here you will be able to see that storage account connection is string is not thing. So you just choose the storage account here also, so that here it will create one containers for the where it will store the knowledge store. So just select those this storage account, click on new container and type it as knowledge store. Keep it as private because we don't want to have this access to anyone. So just click on create. So this knowledge store will basically stores all the enrichment. After enrichment it will store all these things. So you will be able to see we have the storage account correction string. So here we have to select the image projection as we discussed. We are going to select the image projection, and for the managed identity authentication we are going with the none. So let me just select the image projections, documents, pages, key phrases, entities, image details and image references. So after selecting all these things, if you want to generate some kind of Power BI templates, you can also do that, but for now I'm going with these only, and just click on next to customize target the index. So it will validate the Azure cognitive skills, and based on that it will proceed to the next one where we are going to customize the target index. So let me just change the index name first. So currently it's Azure blob index, so let me just change it to coffee index because this is a coffee review kind of thing. So let me just change it to coffee index. So next we have to set the key as metadata storage path, leave it as default. For the suggester name, keep it blank, and for the search mode, choose the auto populated. It's currently analyzing fixed matching, so leave it as default. Review the index field default settings and select the filterable for all the fields that are already selected by default. So the fields name that needs to be marked filterable include content, locations, key phrases, sentiments, merge contents, text, layout text, image tag and image caption. So after doing all these things, just you have to select and click on next and create an indexer. So let me just go and click on it. So it will validate and create an indexer. So it will ask you for a indexer name. So I'm just typing it as coffee indexer, and when we want to schedule it. So if you want to daily schedule, hourly or day once, you can just choose. For now I'm going with the once, and in the advanced options click on advanced options. You can also add some description as well. Keep these things in advanced option that we have to enable check this base 64 encoded keys. It's selected, so it's selected already, so keep it as default. After that click on submit. So it will create an indexer, Azure AI search index kind of thing, and it will vectorize all the data of the reviews documents into that indexer, and also prepare a knowledge store in the storage account behind the scene. Go and check in the indexer that we created the coffee indexer. It is last run is 34 seconds ago, and 9 documents are basically indexes properly. So you just click on it, you will be able to see that all the 9 documents are vectorized and kind of indexed, and its total takes around 8 seconds. So these all are the documents, coffee reviews document it indexes. So next we have to go and query the index. How we are going to query the index? So just go to the search explorer. Here you will be able to see that we have to choose the index name first. So I'm going with the coffee index because this is the index we created. In the search bar you can see that you can also search by typing any text here, but let me just click the JSON view and search accordingly. So you can see that this is the search query and this is the count, how many times it will occur. If you just click on search, you will be able to see that these all are the locations, all the documents, all the things which are in the basically in the document. It will automatically gives all the search things. Next, type with some different search things. Let me just go with the different locations. In the search bar, I am typing the location at Chicago. Let me, this is the location. Let me just search for the location Chicago. So it will be able to search the only the locations which have the reviews from Chicago only. So you will be able to see that there are total of 3 count. You can also see that in the data count option. In the line 3 you can see in the top, if you are able to see, and based on the search score it will see the detailed JSON view for 3 locations. You can see the data count as well. So let me just try with some another filter. Let's just try with the sentiment, where the sentiment is negative. Let me just copy this, and for the location now I'm going to choose using the sentiment, that is negative sentiment. Just click on search. So it will be able to extract how many negative sentiments reviews are there. So there are 2. You will be able to see that all the values, the search score, the key phrases with it, reviews, all these things in the JSON view. So in this way you will be able to see that how we query the index, and this is how we query our vectorized index in Azure AI. So you can use this vectorized query and use this AI search for the kind of your own knowledge mining things and used it accordingly. So this is all about how we are going to query the index. Next thing, we are going to explore and review the knowledge store, that where it store all the knowledge after creating the AI, after generating the AI enrichment from the documents. It's storing them in the knowledge store as we created in the demo itself. We created one more container in storage account, the knowledge store. So let me just go to the home page, and you can see that this is the search resource group which we are using. In the storage account you will be able to see that two containers are there. Just go to the containers. So you will be able to see that different table projects and images are being generated. So you can see that these are all in the knowledge store kind of thing. It will generating from the Azure AI services, and it enriches our documents kind of thing. So you can also explore the tables which it generates. You can see that you can see in the table sections we have different COFIL, skill set, documents, entities, images, key phrases, and pages are also there. So you can review all these uh, documents, basically all these tables, to review the knowledge store. So that's it for this video. So in this video we show that how we are going to use Azure AI and how we are vectorize our data in Azure AI search to generate more AI, to get more insights from our data, and how we are how we are querying is in Azure AI indexer. So after doing this hands-on demo, you can just go to the resource group and delete all the resources which you created, so that you don't have to incur any extra charges. So I'm deleting all the resources one by one, and also delete the resource group. So that's it for this video. Hope you like this video, and see you in the another one. Thank you.